Go ahead.
Well, I'm Kyle Van Meter.
And I'm JH, and together we're the Round Barns Podcast. Season 2, episode something.
Might as well call this season 3, given that y'all are.
No, this is still season 2. We'll start season 3 after Christmas.
Yeah. Anyway,
Yeah.
so we're, Forest of Fearz. To
Yeah, they
update
did
people.
pretty good. I had 500 and some folks through.
And on the dollar side, they made about half as much as what the previous thing had made after how many years? I mean, for years it was only bringing in 1,000 or 2,000,
Yeah.
and then it shot up. And so for this first year, they brought in about,
Yeah,
7,000.
They did double what the other one did on its first year.
Yeah.
So,
So that was a really good sign. Had good. I went through. I really got a kick out of it personally.
yeah, I think it did real good for the first time out.
Yeah.
Got a lot of room to expand and make it more entertaining. But for a first time out, they did pretty good.
Yeah. Yeah. And it'll be interesting as they get the volunteer pool expanded, and they, each night they changed it,
Yeah.
which that was a really cool facet of it.
Yeah, there was one guy, we go this way to keep going, and he did a face plant right over a fog machine. Mm-hmm. And no, you really don't go that way.
You go the other way. Yep. So that came off well. That's awesome. Let me see the Christmas the Christmas program. To be honest, folks, we're pretty well spent for this year. So what we're looking at is actually going ahead and doing that on 2026 Christmas. How long have we been in office? Is it
this would be
2?
my second year.
It's our second year. So, yeah, it's been a very busy, hectic 2 years at this point. But so, with that in mind, we're putting a plan together in January. We should be unrolling kind of what the 3-year plan is. And in that direction, we're doing kind of focus events. So the Red Bud, Round Barn Days, Trail, and then Christmas program, primary focus. And then we'll assist with the Forest of Fearz and the Power Show
Yes.
in whatever means we can to help them with that.
Yeah, because the Power Show, they're part of the museum, and the Forest of Fearz, they're working in conjunction with us. Mm-hmm. And, that's just a busy time for you and me when those folks are trying to do their thing. So,
Yeah.
we'll help them, but that's kind of their baby.
Yeah. And it's interesting in looking at it because we've got a team that we're building now for handling like Trail and Red Bud and that stuff that should be able to transition over to cover those primary big events.
Well, I got a group of people I'm going to be putting together to just do Round Barn Days. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Folks that this is what they do all summer long.
Yeah.
Those are the ones that I need to be talking to because honestly, outside of corns, beans, and cows, I don't know much.
Yeah. Yeah.
Don't know a whole lot about that.
Yeah. No, that's fine. And we've got some people from Trail that we're also looking at routing to Round Barn Days. And we've had a number of inquiries come in by people that's like, no, the Round Barn Days is where you want to go. That's more the, the more flea market-y time, come out,
Flea market-y,
sell
crafts.
stuff. Yeah.
Yep.
We're not so concerned about an historic timeline. Just come out and be.
Nope, that one's just and this year I'm looking at doing something in conjunction with Riley to help them little kids out there kind of do a round barn for Riley.
Yeah. Yeah, I had nieces and nephews go through there, yeah.
Yeah, that's a good, bad place at the same time. Good
Well,
place to have,
they
a bad
came-
place to wind up.
Yeah, they came out of there alive, so it was a very good place.
Yeah, and then we got, and I spaced it. We really should have met before and wrote it down.
Yeah, well, we met and we just filled our faces, so we didn't.
Oh, yeah, it's that time of day.
Yeah,
You don't get this round by, missing a meal.
that's right. That's right. This is tip-top, well-prepared entertainment right here.
And, we had our elections a week ago.
Yes, we did.
And one of the biggest crowds that we had for the
membership wise. We had
Membership
50, we
meeting.
had over 50 people. That's,
That was impressive.
yeah. Yeah. I think it's kind of cool that we've gotten to a point with the board where when we came on the board, it was we've got to find bodies. We got to find a warm body to hold the seat down.
Nobody wants to be on the board of directors.
Right. And since that time, we've basically rebuilt the board to where now we're looking for people who have focused skill sets to work on focused areas, and also starting to look at, we're going to have to put some people in holding patterns rather than just fill the seat. So it's gone from a thing that nobody wants to be on to a piece
I've got
where,
3 people interested right now in coming on the board.
yeah, to where we've got people that are moving forward showing interest, to where it's like, okay, let's set up an entry process. Let's go ahead and see what they're bringing to the table. So the 2 new people on the board, one's Jerry Spall. He's out of Huntington. He's going to be focusing on the new shooting range.
Down there where we had all the trees harvested.
Yep, down at the south end where we had the timber harvest.
Not a tornado.
No, not a tornado. Jerry's a Marine, former Marine instructor, whatever. He's also worked with the Isaac Walton down in Huntington on range development and design. Same with the Marines, range development and design. He's worked with some of the other Isaacs with range development and design. So we're really blessed to have him coming on board to help with that. And I'm pretty certain he's already been in touch with the DNR working on getting stuff sorted out. And then we've
We
got
Charles Riddle.
coming on to focus on tech.
And he's the vice president of the Fulton County Power Association.
Which helps, tighten the ties up between us and the Power Association. And that goal there being to improve and fine-tune our online presence, overhaul the website, make it functional, get the Facebook stuff sorted out, be able to integrate, the YouTube, the Facebook, the website, hopefully Instagram at some point, maybe even TikTok.
Yeah, we'll think
We
about
get
that.
somebody young and silly that wants to do that.
I don't know about TikTok.
Well, the Chinese aren't going to get much from us, so it's like,
Well, there is
look,
that.
that's an Alice Chalmers, huh?
Yeah. Big and orange. Mm-hmm. And it's not the president.
Yeah.
Oh, so yeah, it's been a pretty chaotic couple of years.
Yeah, but in the end,
we're on
I
the
mean,
way up here.
yeah, it's like we discussed at the meeting where the organization has been financially, membership-wise, on a downward trend, and for past 12, 15 years. And, it's been a brawl getting transparency going, finding out what's where, because it's been in a survival mode for so long. And moving outside of the survival mode, actually moving to a growth mode. And we saw, right there at the end of the year, or the after trail, we were able to see that uptick to where we're in a better financial position right now than we have been for years. We've been able to stop hemorrhaging money. We've been able to go and increase the income. We've been able to boost the transparency, dealt with a bunch of issues.
For the first time that I know of, we've had multiple community sponsors.
Yeah.
That's foreign language to what they had been doing.
Yeah, well, it's building that sense of community, and that FCHS has to be germane to the community. It has to have a place in this community. Otherwise, it's just a money hole people throw money into from time to time, and there it is. But this way, with it working back, giving back to the community, people that the sponsorships, Kyle's been handing out round barns and appreciation letters to people who donated certain amounts to the organization this year, showing appreciation. I know of a couple of organizations out there right now that there's some scrambling going on because people to whom they donate haven't shown appreciation. And all of a sudden, Kyle walking in and, You know, here's a round barn. Thank you very, making a personal thank you to them, and that's raising the bar. So not
Better
not to
raise it very
not
high,
to
'cause my budgie boat won't make it over.
it's okay. The bar's on the ground. We're bringing a shovel. So
Okay, I can handle that.
no,
Roll me
but and
across
it's not to go and pat our backs ourselves in the back. Go look what a good boy we are, but it's seriously looking at where this thing was 2 years ago and where it is now. And, the late night conversations, the holy crap, now we found this. What do we do about this? What do we do about that?
I don't want to know how many times we've been on the phone at 1 o'clock in the morning.
Too many.
Of course, that's when we're usually pretty slap happy and have our best ideas and forget.
Yeah, but we don't write them down. Yeah.
What was that you said last night? Huh?
I don't remember. No, but that's, I'm really proud of the crew, what the crew has done, what the board has done, what our volunteers have done. Super appreciative of our sponsors, the help they've brought forward in the last year, and looking forward to more opportunity going forward. I mean, we've got a really neat facility that can be a jewel for the county, and now we're starting to get it set.
Anybody listen to this, we are a 501c3.
Yep.
Anything over $50 is a tax deductible donation. You want to be part of it, we're always accepting memberships. It's $25 for a person, $35 for a couple.
Yeah.
Become a member, have a vote, have a voice,
And that's something to be listening for, because we're working on kind of updating our membership package also. Don't know what the final form's going to be yet, but there are going to be extra perks to the membership that should go above and beyond the $35 in value, hopefully. Is the plan. And we've been bouncing it off of a number of different small businesses in the county, and they're all responding very positively towards it so far. So by January, we should have this sorted out, and we can make some fun announcements with that.
We ought to have a meeting so we can actually tell other people other than me and you what's going on.
Well, that's what this is for.
Oh. Hey, Todd and Anna.
Yeah. But so there's a lot of neat stuff going on over the next 3 years. We survived our elections. So over the next 3 years, we're working on getting it into a very solid place, and get the next round of leadership trained so they're ready to move in, do some overhauling, remove some slop from the bylaws, and just make this place much stronger going forward.
That's the important thing, is get it to where the organization as a whole is stronger, not the people there within.
Mm-hmm. Well, it's that community. It's all the people there that make the difference, and it's, yeah.
Yep.
And onboarding, so we got 2 people to onboard now, and yeah.
It'll be entertaining.
That's polite.
It'll be entertaining. There may be
polite.
fireworks, but it'll all be good in the end.
Well, it won't be the first time.
No.
Won't be the first time.
No.
So jumping topic, how are you doing on harvest?
Oh, I'm done.
You're done?
Yeah, I got some corn stalks to bale. Started baling yesterday, and then good Lord above decided that he was going to wash them
Gum
off.
everything up. How'd your yields come out? Pretty good, or?
Well, if you want the honesty, they weren't as high as I wanted, but higher than we've had.
Okay. So the drought didn't necessarily affect you as much, or just didn't? Because I've been surprised by some of the numbers I've been hearing from people.
Well, I hired my neighbor to do my planting and harvesting, and he was dropping the yield mapping off, which then overlays with the fertilizer mapping, which then overlays with everything else, so we can target and know exactly what's going on. But it's the best soybean crop we ever had, and
Really?
probably second best corn crop we ever had.
Wow.
Yeah, the ground I'm on, drought doesn't affect it.
Yeah.
And that's the end of the school period.
You guys can keep going.
No problem.
But yeah, hopefully, the powers that be get grain sold overseas so we can get some good prices back here.
Yeah. I've been watching that and biting my tongue on the politics of it. But yeah. But anyway, no, that was just something that.
So
we've touched on before is how the ag's going for you. So I was just curious.
Price of cattle's high, astronomically. If anybody's been to the grocery store, somebody other than me is making a lot of money.
Yeah, yeah. There's supposed to be a lawsuit or something going on and getting ready to take place over that.
Yeah, probably. That's normal.
Yeah.
There's
Whether
always,
it goes anywhere, who knows?
There's always a lawsuit in agriculture.
Yeah.
Somewhere.
Oh, yeah. So, I want to thank everybody for listening. Have a happy Thanksgiving,
Yep.
and we'll catch you after the holiday and hopefully just before Christmas, fill you in on what's going down and what next year brings.
Yeah. As always, like, share, and subscribe, folks, and help get the word out.
Well,
And y'all can always upload shorts.
Yes,
we
can
are
get
not
shorts up.
uploading my shorts.